Good morning, everybody. Ain't been on here in a while. I've been super busy. Got an audit going at work, and it's where I make my money. Once a year, gotta dig in and do some work. But a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna be doing a reality show, I guess, at the house. They're gonna at least film some of it, and if they like it or whatever, then they'll go forward with it. So my agent, who represents me, I guess it's like an agent, it's a representative, whatever, represents me with my artwork. I was telling her kind of about, the bar we had and the house and people I got there taking care of me, and just everything that's happened over the past few years. And she said, man, we need to get that on film, and it could be a gold mine. So she's sending the equipment to set up, and it should be pretty interesting. If anybody wants to be on TV, or I don't know if it's gonna be on TV or I don't even know how TV works nowadays because I don't have one. But Hulu, Netflix, Paramount. She was talking about all those things. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, it'll be set up, being filmed, and then we'll have some creative input in the editing process. So it should be cool. It should be a lot of fun, especially like those of you that are talented and got these special skills you do, like Cynthia, Christine, with your you guys are awesome artists, all that stuff. Maybe look up some of your stuff and get you some some exposure to other parts of the world. I don't know. Put some of mine up. Anybody who's good at singing or whatever, it's a chance to showcase your talents. So exciting. I'll keep everybody updated, and then go from there. Let's see what else. So since I started painting, I wouldn't call myself an artist, but I started doing taking colored media and slapping it on some canvas. I've gotten more interested in it and started, kind of learning about it. And so I've been reading about these people that go to Goodwill or thrift shops or whatever, and they get old paintings and reframe them or touch them up. Or there's actually a big movement where they take an old painting and do something modern with it, like the Mona Lisa. Rodney Dangerfield is in the back, laughing or doing something to her. Or SpongeBob SquarePants is, in one of the paintings of, one of the famous painters. I don't even know a lot of them. Yeah, but my point is, I've gotten more interested in reading about this artwork and the painters and the artists that made them. So yesterday I went to Goodwill, me and Jen, and we got some paintings by the famous painters for cheap. I got 4, and Jen got 1 or 2. Hers came with a certificate of authenticity even. And it's a painting of Jesus. It's a really nice painting, and man, it's a big one, and she's got a great deal on it. I'm not gonna say what she paid for hers, but I'll tell you what I paid for mine, and she got a way better deal than I did. I mean, it's way cheaper. But I got 3 Andre Bardet paintings, signed and everything, originals, not reprints, for 3 of them. I think I got them 3 for $50-$60, and I mean they're selling online. These or they've sold for, close to $1,000. So that's pretty cool. Then I got another huge one. I mean, it barely fit in the bed of the truck of an ocean scene. That painter is not as well known as like Bardet and some of the other ones, but he's known. He's out there, and it's signed. It's an original. It's got killer whales and lionfish and all these other little fish scooting around. I got a bottom of the ocean and corals and anemones or whatever they call them things. So it's pretty cool. And I think there wasn't a price tag on it when Jen spotted it out on the floor. So when I went to check out, I said, "Hey, what's that?" Or Jen said, "Hey, how much is that one, that sea life one or that ocean one out there? How much is that?" And they went back, and then she's like, "Well, we'll price it right now." And they priced it at like, $8 or something. I mean, if that's $7. The canvas itself is worth that. I mean, it's huge. And so I got it at home, and it's in spectacular shape. So our thing's going pretty cool. It's interesting, reading about these artists. Some are pretty cool, some are complete assholes. I guess I fit that demographic. Like another one I bought the other day at I think it was that Week in Help or whatever thrift shop, and I could tell it was an original and it was signed and everything. I didn't know the painter, so I went home and looked it up, and it's man, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's from Texas. He's actually still alive, but he's like in his 90s. Pretty cool. Like it's in the woods and there's a stream and stuff. But kind of sounded like kind of a jack off to me. But another one that I got a good deal on. And that one was actually worth, I think, a little bit more than the ones I got. This painter's a little bit more famous. Let's see. So yeah, the painting front going pretty cool. I still make a lot of the blacklight stuff, just because I like it. I think it's fun and it looks good in the house. But I'm trying to do more non-blacklight. Mess around with the oils and acrylics. The acrylics, to me, I mean, if I'm just going to do a painting, a general traditional type painting, I like the oils better than acrylics. But doing the blacklight stuff, there's more of the phosphorus or the neon or whatever you want to call it, acrylic paints. But I did find some of the glow in the dark or neon oils. There's not too many places to sell them, so that tells me it's probably, they may not be that good. But anyway, I found them, kind of expensive, but I'm gonna buy them and try to see how they turn out. I know we can buy just the phosphorus or whatever they call that stuff. It's like mica powder, but it glows. It's easy to mix. It's easy to buy and mix with acrylics or water-based colors and stuff like that. I don't know if you can do it with the oils. Oils a little bit more. It's not as diverse, I guess, as the acrylics, but it gives a more fine art type. Other people. And there's other people do a fantastic job with the acrylics. Becoming a member of some of those Facebook groups, other groups online of the acrylic type painting media. I mean, there's some fantastic artists out there. Even the ones that are beginners, beginning acrylic art painters. I mean, they're just fantastic. They're fun to look at, and people are great. I think back, when Cynthia started painting. never touched a painting before. And when they started, well, they probably always did it, but when they started showing me, I was like, wow, such talent, you know, and such passion for it, you know, and in no time at all, you know, Cynthia had paintings all over, you know, her house. They were just so much fun to look at. I mean, they just really grab your attention and take you to another place. So that, you know, so when I started painting, mine was more of a therapeutic approach when I started doing it, but it's fun, and it's fun to see the people come in and my little gallery there now and just stare, you know, for an hour, and, you know, seeing different stuff in the picture or whatever. So it's pretty neat. And now that I'm, you know, doing more portraits and stuff, and it's, you know, it's pretty cool. It's just, it's weird how one day, you know, I'll sit down, man, in 10 minutes, knock out a grand piece, you know, and then the next 20 that I do, I struggle and got to restart. Can't get the eyes right, or can't get the nose right, or, you know, it's like, in the second, when I mess up once on one, if I mess up on the nose, it's never going to look right. I got to just start over. It's weird. Now, with other parts of the painting, if I mess up, it's easy to fix, but certain features, like when it's a nose, an eye, I cannot. Man, I suck at eyes. I try to do just eyes. They suck. I got to practice on that. And the woodworking keeps going. Jen's doing fantastic at that. She got a good deal on a big armoire, heavy son of a bitch, man. I'm bruised head to toe from helping bring it in, but and then she reworked it, and she's staining it this morning. It looks fantastic. So a lot of this stuff, I think that the little reality thing, show or whatever, is could help, you know, get exposure to some of the stuff, and maybe market it. I also signed up for some art websites or whatever. Obviously, I ain't got all that kind of money right now, but you know, they're you know, free or inexpensive ones, and it's getting a little traction there. So I'm you know, more than happy to share that with my friends that are, you know, local artists or whatever, crafters, creators, whatever it is. Try to help y'all out, like you help me out. Oh yeah, you know, Tony Taylor, for you those who know her, she's a, you know, good girl. She worked for me at the bar. Her son, Taylor, went in the Marine Corps, and he passed the Crucible, I guess, this past week, and did a fantastic job. A shout out to him and Tony and his grandparents and everything, and his aunt. You know, great folks, and they're proud of him, as they should be. And and you know, it wasn't easy for him. It was a challenge because you know, I think he got hurt or something happened where he got set back. When you get set back in boot camp in the Marine Corps, it sucks, man, because you just want out of that thing as soon as possible. And you know, man, they'll set you back or just make you start over in a heartbeat, because they want you, when you graduate, you need to be a killer. You need to be ready to go and fight. If you're hurt, you can't do that. So, you know, you gotta be in ship shop shape, whatever they call it. Anyway, you know, you gotta be at, you know, top of your game, in shape, physically fit, fighting, you know, the whole 9 yards. And so if you're hurt, you can't do that. Or if you're sick, well, he got hurt or sick or something, and so he got set back, and he did not give up, because you can give up then too. They're like, hey, you want to get set back or do you want to get out? I'd be like, fuck it, I want to get out. But I mean, I got through without getting set back. I almost did, but I'm luckily I healed up quick enough that I didn't lose any training. But so he did good. He stuck in there. He you know, passed the Crucible, got his Eagle Globe and Anchor, which is when you get that, it's a life-changing moment. You become a different person. Become part of, you know, an elite fighting force, a very prestigious organization. Even though a lot of people like make fun of him or whatever, so be it. But hey, he's a Marine, and I'm proud of them, and congratulations to Tony and the whole crew over there. And I look forward to seeing them. There's that. See Big E and me still playing horseshoes at night. I did a little better last night against him. He still did good, without a doubt. I mean, he hits the pin and he hits ringers like anybody else. Got a cool new thing getting set up on there where we got a big 4x4 sitting behind one of the posts, and it's people periodically hit it. Well, there's gonna be a jackpot prize where if you're the one that you throw your shoe, it hits it and it cracks in half. Well, you win the pot. It's gonna take time. It could take a year. Who knows? I doubt it, because them shoes are violent when they hit something. That's what gave me the idea. But it's up, and it's pretty fun. Me and Jen played the other night, and man, she's good, boy. And she don't get up on that 10 foot up like for the women do. She throws from the back behind the post, and man, ringer, and man, or she's overthrowing. I mean, she's good. She got good form too. She looks like kind of like a bowler. So that was fun. Brian Ballard, he beat the hell out of me the past 6 times I played him, so I'm not gonna say much about him. Just keeps kicking my ass, boy. He gets on a roll and he gets ringer. I'm like, fuck off. So I beat him in the past a few times, so I guess I'm getting my payback. He continues to help clean up the property. Looks good. He's making some really nice product. If you haven't seen Brian's work, or if you need some custom tables or shelving or something, I definitely recommend Brian. Boy, Brian and Jen, they both do fantastic work with that stuff. Both of them are very talented. Like everybody else, so finding the time to, get shit done. Challenge in itself sometimes. So busy, trying to, you still got to pay bills while you're trying to create and market and sell your own stuff. Being a business owner and relying 100% on that, it's hard. And that's what they're doing. I have another job for now anyway, and so I have an income, a good income, where hey, that's what they need. That's their living. So try to support them, and they're good at it, and they deserve support. So you need something, hopefully you look them up. What else? Let's see. The mental health front, I'm not going to talk a lot about that. Beat it like a dead horse. It continues to be a day-to-day struggle, challenge, whatever you want to call it for me. It's just weird. I ain't looking for sympathy or anything like that. I like the people that know, where I'm at, what's going on with me. Probably, I don't know. I mean, you want me to go through this extended hospital stay, but that means not working. They said I shouldn't be working. I shouldn't be out and about like that. But in order to do that, I need like 5 months of income. Well, it's not going to be that much. I mean, I need like, I got to pay. If I can pay my house payment for 5-6 months, that's fine, because then that's how long it's going to take me to get my disability coming in, and then I'll be back, on track. I'll be getting, that's what they want me to do. I'm pretty much approved for the disability. Somebody with my diagnosis gets it pretty quick. I mean, it gets approved pretty quick. They don't try to dick around with it much, but it still takes a while, and I still got to pay my damn house payment. So I got to figure that out. I think maybe in a month or two, some of my 401k or pension or whatever they got in there will be vested a little bit more, and it might be enough to get me past the 5 months or 6 months to when I get when Social Security starts coming in, or if I painting, I've got that income too. I keep forgetting about that. But the thing is, I'm not going to be painting. I'm going to be in a freaking hospital, which sucks. But that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. So I'm working on that. I don't know, trying to figure it out. And if not, what happens? I don't really care at this point. Just walking through the steps of life, the path. Just, it's old. Try to do this to get something exciting going once in a while. What else is on the frontier? Let's see. Got the house almost all painted. It looks good, man. It's red and black. It's like a barn red, barn black. So it's red with black trim. Doing the deck and everything, the deck that Sean built, and looks like a new house, actually. If you haven't seen it, stop by. It's pretty cool looking. Still working on the inside. Jen steadily helping with that. So it's gonna be like a new place. So new life, new place, right? Not much more to do there. I mean, I think I've got the one side is totally got to be done. The other side, if you're coming from like Paris and see that side's about half done. The front's done pretty much, and the back's done pretty much. Still got to do the trim. But it looks cool, man. Got the grass all cut and stuff like that. Coming together. It's like I said, it looks like a brand new place. Hopefully, BT will be getting home soon. That'll be great. Man, I miss BT. Fun guy. Man, he's so much fun. He's like, he should be a comedian, I think, but he cracks me up. So I can't wait to, hearing that he will be getting out soon. And, any day to any week, who knows with them guys, but it's gonna be great, man. Man, I can't wait to see him and get him to the house and have some fun with BT. And Jen will be happy. It's hard for her, she loves her husband. Her husband loves her, and they're apart now for almost a year. So be good to see them back together. Jen's been like a sister to me the whole time. A lot of fun. She is too, and just like it's a brother sister thing. Just love her to death, and we do a lot of fun things together. And so it'd be great for BT to be able to get back and join in some. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, BT will get to see my art. He hasn't really seen it because almost since the entire time I've been going through my shit, he's been away. So I've got to go see him a couple times. That's cool, but he's been working out and big and everything. He looks good. I guess that's about it for today. Lot there. You got any questions on anything, man? Shoot me a message. I'm not good at answering them things, but I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. We'll try to get on there, right? And stop by, over the weekend. I don't know if it's going to rain or not, but hey, we got horseshoes and axe throwing and doing all, we have fun out there still. Gonna try to get Brian to level out my boxing ring. Maybe get so I can still get a boxing match in now and then. Stay in shape. Anybody knows anybody that wants to box, or if they want to box, come beat me up a little bit. I'm old, I'm an old man. Knock the shit out of me, but I just do it for the get in shape, and take out some aggression or whatever. Don't worry about beating me up. I've been beat up before. I feel good. It makes me feel good. But I'm almost at work, almost at the office, go in here and, do the fucking grind. Fucking hate it. But, hey, it is what it is. It's cards I dealt. I was dealt. Nothing ever comes easy for Tom Bloomer. And people think that, but man, I work my fucking ass off for the shit that, it just comes easy to him. They're natural. A whole lot of bullshit, man. Fucking bust my ass for that shit. People think that it just comes easy. No way, man. I work for it. I work for it. Blood, sweat, and tears, man. That was my motto, or unit's motto in the Marine Corps. But, and challenges. Got to take challenges. Got to take risks. You win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, the one that I took, I was successful for 30 some years and took one risk to start a business, and I thought it went well because we got to help a lot of people. It happened during COVID, but because it didn't go, now everybody abandoned me. But oh well, so be it. I can take my lumps and my accountability and move on, and there's people that aren't gonna hold that against me, but oh well. Story for another day. So hey, everybody have a great day. Sorry I ain't got to talk to you in a while. This live, I don't know if it's gonna be live or what, the reality show. Some of it will be live, I think. Some will be just being recorded. So come by and put on your best show for the cameras. And I'll talk to you later. Love y'all.